So I didn't think I'd talk about this guy again, but neither did the Glarer. And then he did some more fuck shit, and it's really messed up. So this guy who calls himself mOrBiD has a channel that I have not visited in weeks because he's a naughty, bad person, naughty man, and he did terrible things to a guy I'm a fan of called the Glarer. And so the Glarer did a stream, I believe it was yesterday, because mOrBiD is friends with a woman who used to be on the Howard Stern show with him, and they call her Wendy the R word, which was barely funny then and definitely isn't funny now. And I have never watched a stream that really hurt my heart the way this did. I can't believe the way he was manipulating everyone. Basically, he wants to have a fundraiser for Wendy, and more power to you. Please do more good things like that. That is great. But when Wendy's friends show up and you start dick measuring with them about, well, how much have you done for her? And it's just like, well, I've been her friend longer than you have. And how much money have you given her? This is how messed up it was. Apparently he had the fundraiser yesterday. But so the goal was to make $2,000 for her because she's disabled and she needs help with her bills. And she has other fans that donate to her cause, and they got on stream with them and started saying, hey, why are you being so controlling, Mr. mOrBiD? And he's like, well, how much have you given? And, well, I've given her this much. And I've given her this much. And he's like, so, well, if you think this woman's given you $1,300, then we'll take that away from the $2,000 we're raising for you tomorrow. How do you feel about that, Wendy? I couldn't believe it. Like, why are you so insecure that you're fighting with these strangers over a disabled person? And then every time he's always spoken to her, every time he says anything, he's like, do you understand? And she's like, I understand. And he's like, do you understand? And she's like, I understand. And I'm just like, oh my God, of course she understands. Don't talk to her like she's a child. Don't be fucking rude to her friends. These people are trying to help her. They've been helping her, apparently more than you. Just because you knew her back in the day when you were almost somebody on the Howard Stern show, who, by the way, Howard Stern would be absolutely mortified by that behavior. I respect that man. I think he's got a great head on his shoulders. He's got a really good heart, and he's really figured out what's important in this world. And he's no longer full of just shock and awe and gross. He's really matured into a completely decent human being. And mOrBiD is not. So I can't believe he did that. And he ended up apologizing to her, but it doesn't change the fact that at the end of this, she's telling her friend Shamrock, I have to do what I'm told. Oh my God, really? I just can't even. So she's in my heart, and I don't want to give any attention to mOrBiD, and I don't want to support that in any way, but Wendy deserves better. Humanity deserves better than this. I just couldn't believe he was behaving this way, and Will, rightfully so, called him out. I don't love that Will is saying, if I see any of these names in his chat, I'm going to invisible you, or whatever the magic thing you can do on YouTube is. It's a little, I get it though. I mean, he's right. It's a point that he's making. It's like, don't be playing both sides of this. He did that with Queen Bee too. And he's pulled back on that, so much so that he put up Queen Bee's GoFundMe, because Queen Bee's being sued, and he knows what's right. And so he even made peace with that to do what's right for Queen Bee, because it's wrong that Queen Bee's being sued. She's gonna win though. Oh my God, is she gonna win? It's kind of hysterical. I really wish they'd allow cameras in this one. But Burnt Toast is doing an excellent job of reading every transcript from the court hearings, and I highly recommend checking that out. If you dislike Bullhorn Betty, you should do that, because it's pretty damn funny. I don't know where these people get off. I wish I had this kind of self-confidence. And I don't know where mOrBiD came from, and I don't know who he thinks he is. But it's bad karma to do things for karma's sake. I don't know how else to put that. I don't know if his heart's in the right place, if he's telling people to limit how much they donate, or you can't donate because you've already given, or I'm going to take this out of what you're going to make on Friday. You know, it's like, why would you count up what these other people have given? This woman is disabled. She could, whatever it's given, it's not enough. You know, in the gas prices, all of it. Like, everybody needs every penny right now, and every gift is something to be thankful for. And to actually measure it out like that, and to try to scare Wendy out of being friends with these people, is a kind of evil I didn't want to think existed in the world, and he just acts like it's nothing. It's very, very depressing. But I know from what I heard that there are some really, really good people on Wendy's side, and that good will prevail overall, and the right things will happen, and any money going to her is good. And I just can't help but think that, why are they capping it at $2,000, other than, like, well, does that mean if they bring in $2,400 that she's only going to see $2,000 and he's going to keep the rest? That's my guess. I can't see what else could happen. It's just the kind of guy he is. Anyway, so I wanted to bitch about mOrBiD. Thank you for letting me do that, because he's a terrible person, and more people need to know that. Thank you so much. Talk to you soon.